Manchester United target Spanish U21 star to replace Rashford. Rashford would be a quality addition for Arsenal. Manchester United's management finally makes the right call. A transfer that could reshape Manchester United's midfield. Manchester United is showing strong interest in winger Jeremy Hernandez, who has been making great strides at Deportivo in La Liga 2. He is seen as an ideal replacement for Marcus Rashford, who is likely to depart in January. Marcus Rashford's time at Manchester United seems to be running out. The English forward appears to have no future at Old Trafford following irreconcilable conflicts with head coach Ruben Amorim. Manchester United is reportedly ready to let Rashford leave, freeing up their wage budget to sign higher quality players. The club has already identified several options to replace the forward, born in 1997. Jeremy Hernandez of Deportivo is the latest name on Manchester United's radar. Besides the Red Devils, several major European clubs are also keeping an eye on the Spanish U21 international. This season, Jeremy Hernandez has been performing well for Deportivo in La Liga 2, scoring 7 goals and providing 3 assists in 17 appearances. In addition to his goal-scoring and playmaking abilities, the left winger has impressed with his dribbling skills, physicality, and defensive contributions. At present, Jeremy Hernandez is happy at Deportivo. However, the Spanish player could consider a move if he receives an offer from a big club like Manchester United. Jeremy Hernandez's contract with Deportivo includes a release clause valued at approximately £16.7 million. The La Liga 2 side will only let him go if this amount is met. This price tag should not pose a significant hurdle for a club of Manchester United's stature. In addition to Hernandez, Manchester United is also strongly interested in Napoli's Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. The Red Devils are in fierce competition with Liverpool for his signature. Manchester United currently sits 13th in the Premier League standings and is determined to improve its performance for the remainder of the season. Former Arsenal player Emmanuel Petit believes Marcus Rashford would be a valuable addition to Arsenal, strengthening their attack during the mid-season transfer window. Irreconcilable conflicts with head coach Ruben Amorim have left Marcus Rashford with little chance of staying at Manchester United. The English forward is reportedly considering a move in the January transfer window to save his career. The Red Devils are open to parting ways with Rashford and are even willing to let him join other Premier League clubs. Currently, several top teams are showing interest in the 27-year-old striker. Emmanuel Petit expressed his view that Rashford could be the quality reinforcement Arsenal needs. The Gunners are actively looking to upgrade their attack as they aim for the league title. Petit shared his thoughts. Marcus Rashford would be a great signing for Arsenal. I've been disappointed with Gabriel Martinelli's current form. He's inconsistent and sometimes disappears during games. Competition for starting positions is crucial for Arsenal. Petit emphasized that despite his recent dip in form, Rashford remains a talented player. He believes that with the right environment, Rashford can rediscover his best form. Rashford isn't the player he was 2 years ago, but his talent hasn't disappeared overnight. With a coach like Mikel Arteta, he would have a real chance to revive his career. At 27, Rashford's career is far from over. With the right move, he could regain his confidence and form. This could be a pivotal moment for the English forward's future. Arsenal currently sits second in the Premier League standings, trailing Liverpool by 6 points in the title race. Extending Amad Diallo's contract is one of the rare, wise decisions made by Manchester United's leadership in recent times. Since Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe took over the club from the Glazers, Manchester United's management has made several choices, both on and off the pitch, that have left fans and employees at Old Trafford frustrated. However, after a series of questionable moves, the club recently made a smart decision by extending Amad Diallo's contract until 2029, with an option for an additional year. This move demonstrates their trust in the Ivorian winger as part of their long-term rebuilding plan. The 22-year-old has been a rare bright spot in what has been a difficult season for the Red Devils. Under head coach Ruben Amorim, the Old Trafford side currently sits 13th in the Premier League standings, a truly disappointing result. Amad Diallo joined Manchester United in 2021 and has faced numerous challenges, including loan spells at Glasgow Rangers and Sunderland, as well as a serious knee injury last season. Yet he has overcome these obstacles to make a strong comeback and prove his worth. In the 3-4-3 system implemented by the 39-year-old coach, the Ivorian winger has maximized his flexibility and pace, excelling as both a forward and a wingback when needed. His ability to adapt has met the tactical demands of the new manager. Amad Diallo's contributions go beyond technical skills. He has delivered memorable moments, such as his crucial equalizer in the recent match against Liverpool at Anfield, which earned Manchester United a valuable point. The Ivorian winger has also shown maturity in his playing style, offering diverse and creative attacking options, making him an indispensable piece of Manchester United's attack. Off the pitch, the 22-year-old has been a positive influence in the dressing room. His cheerful personality, energy, and optimistic attitude have created a relaxed atmosphere, helping the team navigate tough times. Extending Amad Diallo's long-term contract is also a financially sound decision, with Manchester United needing to balance spending to comply with Premier League financial regulations. Placing trust in current talent rather than pursuing costly transfers is a sensible approach. Manchester United was right to choose him as a central figure in their long-term plans. With his talent, versatility, and relentless spirit, he is not only a key part of the present, but also a cornerstone for the club's future success. According to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United is closely monitoring Atalanta's highly sought-after midfielder, Ederson. Manchester United is undergoing significant changes under the leadership of head coach Ruben Amorim, but gaps remain in the squad, particularly in midfield. While Manuel Ugarte has proven himself as a reliable anchor, the team still lacks a truly outstanding partner to bring the necessary stability and mobility. In this context, Atalanta's Ederson emerges as an ideal candidate to elevate the Red Devils to the next level. Ruben Amorim has been experimenting with different lineups to find the optimal formula, but the transition from defense to attack remains a glaring weakness. Ugarte has performed well, but he cannot resolve these issues on his own. Kobbie Mainoo, despite his potential, lacks the experience to carry the midfield in high-stakes matches. At just 19 years old, Mainoo often struggles under pressure, which is understandable for a player of his age. Meanwhile, veterans like Casemiro and Christian Eriksen are no longer in their prime. Ederson could be the perfect piece to solve this puzzle. The Brazilian midfielder is known for his work ethic and endurance, as reflected in his impressive Champions League stats, averaging 11.4 kilometers per match. Far from being just a destroyer in midfield, Ederson excels at reading the game, making precise tackles, and breaking up dangerous counterattacks. Notably, his passing ability is also strong, enabling him to launch attacks from deep. Paired with Ugarte, Ederson could form a dynamic midfield duo that would not only help Manchester United, currently languishing in 13th place in the Premier League standings, control games better but also relieve defensive pressure on the backline. This partnership would provide the much-needed balance while allowing players like Mainoo or Bruno Fernandes to operate higher up the pitch where they can maximize their creative impact. This is particularly crucial since Fernandes is a player capable of delivering match-defining moments for United in big games. Ederson's arrival would also offer long-term benefits for the club. Kobbie Mainoo would have more time to develop without the burden of carrying the midfield too soon. Instead of being thrust into a savior role, Mainoo could ease into the team's tactical system through smaller games or substitute appearances. More importantly, Ruben Amorim would gain a strategic asset to address transition defense, an issue he has repeatedly highlighted since arriving at Old Trafford. With two dynamic midfielders like Ederson and Ugarte, United could significantly reduce vulnerabilities to quick counterattacks, thereby enhancing their dominance over opponents. Fabrizio Romano recently confirmed Manchester United's interest in Ederson, and now is the right time for the club to begin negotiations for a summer move. While no specific figures have been disclosed, the price for Ederson is expected to be substantial. However, it would be a necessary investment if Manchester United aims to address their weaknesses and build a squad capable of competing in both the Premier League and the Champions League. Ederson would not just be a short-term fix, but also a crucial piece in Manchester United's long-term strategy. His addition would not only strengthen the midfield, but also lay a solid foundation for greater success in major competitions. Ruben Amorim has already discovered Ugarte as a valuable asset, and now is the time to bring in Ederson to complete the Red Devils' engine room.